How to sprout. As a first step, a good variety of seeds should be used for sprouting. It should be ensured that the seeds, legumes, and grains are of sproutable type. Soya beans do not sprout well as they often become sour. Wheat has to be grown in the soil. It is advisable to use seeds which are not chemically treated as this slows down the germination rate. The seed should be washed thoroughly and then soaked overnight in a jar of pure water. The jar should be covered with cheesecloth or wire screening. The duration of soaking will depend upon the size of the seed. Small seeds are soaked for 5 hours, medium size for 8 hours, and bean and grains for 10 to 12 hours. On the following morning, the seeds should be rinsed and water drained off. Not more than 1/4 of the jar should be filled with the seeds for sprouting. Soaking makes the seeds, grains, and legumes fatty, pulpy, and full of water. It should therefore be ensured that the jar has enough room for the seeds to expand during sprouting. They will expand about 8 times their original size. The jar should be kept at place which is exposed neither to chill or not hot winds. It should also be ensured that mouth of the jar is not completely covered as to allow air in. The seeds should be rinsed and water drained off 3 times every day till they are ready to eat. The seeds will germinate and become sprouts in 2 or 3 days from commencement of the soaking depending on temperature and humidity. Care should always be taken to ensure that the optimum level of flavor and tenderness when tiny green leaves appear at the tips. Their nutrition value is also optimum. To retain their freshness and nutrition value, they can be placed in refrigerator if they cannot be consumed immediately after reaching suitable maturity. Sprouts can be kept for several days in this way. Some caution is needed in sprouting. Soaking for a very longer period than required make the seeds rot or ferment. The main factor for germination are water, air, heat, and darkness. There may be poor germination or no germination at all if any of these factors are not present, such as insufficient water or too much water, lack of sufficient heat, lack of fresh air, either too cold or too hot surroundings, and too much light.